It's spooky season, baby. Well, according to some people. According to our handy dandy E-rank here, we can see the search trend for Halloween and fall items is already going up. Last year in July, we were already seeing searches for these products, and it's only gonna go up from here. So we do have the history from the last year, not the current year, but the trend is going to be the same. And if you do create seasonal Etsy items or holiday items, then it is time to start prepping now. But not all years are created equal, and not all the trends from 2022 are going to carry over into 2023. So today in this video, let's go over the top 2023 trends for Halloween so you can stay ahead of the curve, ahead of the trends, and skyrocket your sales this Q4. According to E-rank, if you are looking for some sub niches for Halloween, one that is highly searched yet does not have quite as much competition as some of the other Halloween niches is embroidery. We can see here that we have Halloween embroidery designs, tons of searches, but way less competitions compared to some of these other niches that are in here. And embroidery as a whole is just becoming way more popular. More and more print on demand companies are allowing you to add embroidery to your designs, and people are noticing and people are looking for this. As you take a look here, according to the E-rank trends from just last month, from the last 30 days, guess what is usually up there on top trending keywords? That is embroidery, coming in at number 8 in the most searched trends according to E-rank. And according to Google Trends, if I look up things like embroidered t-shirt, embroidered sweatshirt, I'm gonna see a graph like this. This is the search term for embroidered sweatshirt over the last 5 years. And you can see, yes, every year has a peak and a low, but as the time goes on, we are seeing that peak getting higher and that low getting higher as well. And every single year, this keyword starts getting more and more traction starting around the end of July, early August. And then we're only seeing growth until around Christmas when we start to see it moving on the decline for it to hit its major decline early summer. And again, it starts kicking up around now. The next trend came as kind of a shock to me because I've never heard of it before, but insane. According to Etsy research, this one keyword has had a 70,000% year-over-year increase in search volume. So this piece actually comes from the summer 2023 trend report, which was released by Etsy. And under style trends, if we just scroll down a little bit, we're gonna see this Y2K inspired whimsigoth. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but if you check down here, we have a 69,000% year-over-year increase in searches that include the word whimsigoth. So according to Etsy itself, whimsigoth is pretty much like black attire, choker necklaces, named for its whimsical approach to goth outfits. And if we actually go into Etsy, we can see what things are tagged with whimsigoth. It's really close to kind of that botanical cottagecore that was really popular this year. So I'm actually not surprised learning what whimsigoth means, but it was a keyword I would have never thought to put in any of my listings. And I'm actually gonna go back and find of some of my fall botanical cottagecore designs and try adding in this whimsigoth keyword into them to see if that helps. And some of these listings, which were just created in the last few months, some of them are already getting 50 to 120 sales per month using this keyword. One thing that caught my attention in this report as well, kind of actually even mentioned in that whimsigoth, was the word Y2K. And I had started noticing more and more designs centered around this like Y2K design. I've seen videos done by Kiddo, like how to create a Y2K t-shirt. And I've seen a lot of their templates as Y2K templates. And I was wondering, why all this Y2K things? And according to Google Trends, Y2K shirts, sweatshirts, and products using the keyword Y2K are being searched more and more than ever. Especially in 2023, we are seeing a major surge of this new trend. And according to Kiddo, you can also see they list their trending searches, and Y2K is one of those trending searches. So I'm gonna click into that. And if I did want to create some Y2K designs, we already have tons of templates within Kiddo that we can design with to get up those trending products quickly. And I'm thinking that this trend is coming from a slight shift to last year's trend. Last year's trend like retro mascot characters were like super, super popular. Like this type of characters that you'd see when you went to like the drive-in movies. And this just seems like a branch kind of off of that. So the trend seems to be moving away from those mascot figures towards more of this Y2K feel to it. And moving on from the summer trends that are leading into fall, let's go right into the fall report for 2023. This is released from Etsy based on Etsy research, and they have all the research. They are the platform. So this is probably one of the greatest places to find trends. So let's get through it. So if we scroll down, they have tons of things like gifting and occasions where you can find trends. And one that stuck out to me actually was barnyard imagery. It's funny because this is actually under gifting and occasions, but if you see right here, we can see a 709% year-over-year increase in the term chicken sweatshirt. And I'm actually not surprised by this one because I've seen this getting more and more popular. I've seen these chicken sweatshirts start to sell. I've seen barn products, farm products, cows, especially Highland cows seem to do really well, but all things barn animals and especially chickens seem to just have been going crazy this year. So perhaps this year, when you're designing for Thanksgiving or you're designing for Halloween or just a new design in general, can you niche it down by combining two different products? Barnyard Halloween, maybe a chicken in a ghost costume. I think that's hilarious. Some things that I saw doing really well last year were different pets wearing costumes, and they were just kind of across the front of a sweatshirt or t-shirt, and those were doing really well. So combining that with barnyard animals might do great this year. And scrolling down under the style trends, we see the headline new boho with a surprising 99,000% increase, but the keyword is a little bit different here. This is for people searching for charm bracelet opal, but this does fall under the new boho category. So looking into Etsy, I just looked up new boho shirt, and you can see here that some products using the word new boho are getting hundreds of monthly sales. And I find they're not really that different from the whimsigoth keyword that we saw earlier. They kind of have the same type of vibe when I'm looking as to what's selling under these products. So maybe trying both of these keywords when it applies to your design is great. But again, don't just throw these keywords into any of your designs. It actually has to be applicable to that target market. So don't be putting new boho on your chicken sweatshirt. Another trend that you should be paying attention to is customized products. According to a Printful study on 2023 print-on-demand statistics, customized products, especially custom hoodies and custom hats, are some of the most searched for products in 2023. And some ideas for some of these customized products that you can do this fall, maybe like a matching family Thanksgiving shirt, a custom Halloween shirt, baby's first Thanksgiving onesie where they can add in the date, or something customized to make it more personalized since that's on the uptrend. And speaking of products, if you have just t-shirts in your store and tank tops, summer decor, it is probably time to start looking into the warmer products. I am currently on my uptrend for sweatshirts. T-shirts are going to be going on the downtrend soon, but sweatshirts have been in their quiet months for the last few months, but they are about to skyrocket. And same thing, we are at the beginning of that trend right now. And as I mentioned, custom hoodies were doing super well. So how about adding those hoodies to your store as well? All right, thank you guys so much. I hope you got some good ideas and trends going forward so you can start your designing to get ahead of that curve for the upcoming season coming ahead, which is where you are going to start seeing the beginning of those big sales starting. So be prepared.